definitely come to play tonight. And, Gay City, they've got their win streak on the line, but they've already clinched. And Lee is still fighting for their lives to potentially host have the home court. Right now, it's just, Gay City's got the lead, but it really feels like Lee won that half just to watch it.
Yep. So we'll take a break here. About 4 minutes left. Neither team has come back out yet. If you're Coach Vermillion, what are you telling them?
I was just about to say, something tells me Coach Vermillion's having church. They're probably passing the offering plate right now.
Very well could be. So we'll take a break, come back. Again, the second half of basketball action here, the last second half of the season. Again, Gate City has the lead. It's 28-27. You're listening to the home of Blue Devil Sports. This is Gate City Sports Radio.
You are listening to the home of Blue Devil Sports. This is Gate City Sports Radio.
Does the volatility of the stock market have you nervous about investing? Do the news reports about a trade war or recession give you some pause about doing anything other than investing in CDs? If so, I invite you to call the experienced financial planners at James River Advisors about their fixed income investments that give solid returns with minimal volatility. Your local office in Gate City is managed by Edwin Cox, and he is ready to answer your questions and believes in establishing long-lasting relationships with his clients based on trust. He is ready to help you with financial planning, investments, and much, much more. So give him a call today at 276-690-8014. Again, that's 276-690-8014. He's located at 122 East Jackson Street, next to Dollar General in Gate City. A proud supporter of local athletics, the law office of Jesse Walker McMurray is a local firm dedicated to serving the people of Southwest Virginia and specializing in real estate, wills, trust, and estate planning. Contact Jesse McMurray at 276-690-0773. That's 276-690-0773. They are located in downtown Gate City across from the courthouse at 191 West Jackson Street, Suite 301.
You are listening to the home of Blue Devil Sports. This is Gate City Sports Radio.
This is John Sally of the Gate City football and basketball teams, and you're listening to the home of the Blue Devil Sports. This is Gate City Sports Radio.
This is Suzanne Moore of the Gate City Cross Country and Track team, and you are listening to the home of the Blue Devil Sports. This is Gate City Sports Radio. Let's go, Blue.
You are listening to the home of Blue Devil Sports. This is Gate City Sports Radio.
All right, so Gate City is back out on the court. Lehigh is not, and we're about 50 seconds away. Yeah, here comes Lehigh now. Chris, as we talk about in football so much, that first 5 minutes, the first 4 minutes of this quarter is going to be huge for what happens the rest of this ball game. If Gate City allows Lehigh to stay in this thing, their confidence is continuing to build, and they're hitting the big shots.
Well, I was just telling Tanner Cook with Times News, if I was Lee, I would come out, keep throwing those threes up, and I would absolutely just get right in Gate City's faces, knock them on the ground, potentially get Gate City even more frustrated than they are right now, and just totally make this a head game.
Well, we'll see what happens here. Of course, again, 28-27. Of course, whatever happens, of course, Gate City has clinched. They will be playing next Wednesday here at the middle school gymnasium. They are the number 1 seed. They will take on the winner of the 4-5 seed, which, again, Lehigh right now is in that position with them and Union. So we'll have to see what happens here throughout the remaining portion of tonight. So Gate City will inbound the basketball finally, as hopefully they don't step out of bounds or step in bounds. As the referee passes it to John Compton inbounds. Wow. Okay.
Gate City's averaging 69.6 points a game. Lehigh averaging 55, but both teams are looking to mess up their averages right now.
As Bradley Dean comes out and hits the first basket of the second half, it's 30-27. Here comes Lehigh now. Jackson Collier's got the basketball, kicks it over to Whitaker. Whitaker shots up, no good. Rebounded by Hensley. Hensley gets it to Dean. Dean's going to bring it up. He gets across the timeline. He's going to act like he wanted that three. Gets it inside to Reed. Reed's going to take a great move inside. Shots up. Shots good. And it's 32-27. 4-0 run to start the second half for Gate City. Here comes Jackson Collier. Once again, he's going to go inside. Shots up and shots good. Giving him what he wants right now. And again, he was able to dictate the pace of play there. Dribbles inside, makes a shot. 32-29, 7 minutes left. Compton with the basketball, gets it to Dean. Dean knocked to the ground, and it's going to be taken away by the Generals. Here comes Lehigh. Jackson Collier with the basketball. He's going to dribble drive, goes inside. His shot's up, no good. Rebounded by Hensley.
I'm not sure Dean was knocked to the ground down there or he just slipped. Maybe a little bit of water on the court. Ball stolen away again by Lehigh. But Braden Bundy takes it in, drops it in.
We're back to a 1-point game, 32-31. Here comes Bradley Dean. Dean from Dean range, shots up, no good. Rebounded by Bundy of Lehigh as there's going to be a scrub on the floor now, and there's going to be another. That comes at 6:15 left. Not hitting the big shot tonight from outside as it's 32-31, 6:10 left. Here comes the Generals. They try to work it around. Dylan Fannin gets inside, looking for his shot, gets ball knocked up, no good, rebounded, and will go out of bounds off of Gate City. And it will stay with Lehigh. As coming into the ball game will be David George as well as DeAndre Mack. Chris, we haven't been able to hit those big threes. It's about time for that Gate City patented run.
Let's hope so.
12 to nothing run. And we've seen.
I just hope they don't hit that panic mode where they just start throwing stuff up.
Ball is inbounded to Bundy. Bundy's got the basketball. He's going to drive inside. Walks around. No call. Shots up. Shots good. Jacob Whitaker. And for the first time tonight, the Lehigh Generals have the lead. It's 34-32. As they get it over to Hensley. Hensley with the basketball. Over to DeAndre Mack. Back to Dean. Dean back to Compton. As they try to work it around. Being guarded quickly by Tyler Fannin. And he gets it to DeAndre Mack. And it's going to be a timeout on the floor. And the Lehigh faithful have a lot to cheer for. They've got a 2-point lead. 5:27 left.
It's going to be a 30-second one. And, Lehigh's come out again kind of like they did when they ended the first half. They're making the shots, and Gate City honestly is not. And right now, Gate City's dribbling the ball away, out of bounds, making errant passes. They're making Lee's job easy.
You give a team that's pretty good, not a great team, but you give them a little bit of fuel like that, and all of a sudden, it is a 2-point deficit for the Blue Devils. Bradley Dean will inbound for Gate City, gets it to Eli Starnes. Starnes with the basketball, brings it across the timeline, gets it over to Reed. Reed with the basketball, gets it to Hensley. Hensley tries to drive inside for just a second, gets it back out to Starnes. Starnes with the basketball, works the ball around, almost stolen away. Going to be to Reed. Reed's going to get inside. Great pass inside to Hensley. Reed with a great wraparound pass ties the ball game at 34. Here comes Bundy, just as quick, and Reed gets the position, and he draws the charge against Bundy.
Here comes that run.
Reed stood his ground. Great play by the junior. We're tied at 34.
Dean has the ball, looks to drive inside, being triple teamed. Kick it back out to Mack. Mack feeds it inside to Reed. Reed puts it up for his second bucket of the night.
And that's the second one in the last minute. He's got the charge. He's got that rebound. Reed giving him some energy, and the Blue Devils have a 2-point lead now as Bundy's quick shots up, no good. Another rebound by Reed. Gets it up to Hensley. Hensley's going to take the action to the Generals. Shots up, no good. Rebounded though inside by Starnes. Starnes goes up, no good. Rebounded by Lehigh's Jackson Collier, and it's 36-34 still. Gate City with the advantage. Here comes Jackson Collier in Lehigh as he gets out. Shot's going to be up and no good. Rebounded by Reed. Reed with the basketball gets it up to DeAndre Mack. Mack with the basketball, looking for a little bit of help. He gets it to Reed. Reed was the follower, or as he followed him down, gets it to Dean. Dean shots up. Shot's good. As it's going to be a timeout. A little bit of energy now between the Blue Devils as there's going to be a 30-second timeout. Reed really has been the catalyst, though. Had those 4 points, those rebounds, and he drew that charge.
I think the fans, I think the team, they're all shell-shocked. And it's fully a credit to Lehigh. They came out to play tonight, and I think they caught Gate City potentially maybe overlooking them a little bit. Let's hope they can get woken up right now. Gate City has a 4-point lead, and that may be the biggest lead of the night.
They actually had a 5-point lead, if you remember, whenever, because I said we've extended it to a 5-point lead. But anyway, 38-34.
I don't think anybody in here, Lehigh fans included, expected this.
Again, Lehigh with a lot to play for, depending on what's happening with Union right now. They could find themselves in a 4th-place tie. Again, getting to a coin flip, they could get the 4th seed and be a home team come Monday. As they try to work the ball around, here comes Lehigh. They've inbounded the basketball, looking to try to get something going. Jackson Collier gets it over. That's going to be to Jacob Whitaker. Whitaker over to Bundy. Bundy back up. As ball's going to be knocked away by David George. Here comes the Blue Devils. Gets it up to Dean. Dean with the basketball. He's going to go coast to coast. Shots up. Shots good. Dean with 2 more. And it's the biggest lead of the night. 40-34. Here comes the Generals now as they try to work it around. Bundy's got it. Kicks it to Dylan Fannin. It's going to be stolen away by DeAndre Mack. Mack's going to go up. Mack almost slammed it. A little bit short.
Missed the slam. Joe, it's too close right now for that. You got to take the sure points. As Bundy pulls up for 3. No good. Rebound by George.
George kicks it up to Dean. Here comes Gate City now on the attack. As Dean's going to go all the way in. Shots up. Shots good. 42-34. Here come the Generals now, down by 8. Let's see what they do in this situation as they try to work the ball around. Again, it's going to be up top by Bundy. Bundy's got the basketball. Shot's going to be up by Bundy. No good. Rebounded by Starnes. Here comes the Blue Devils on a 2-on-2. Starnes goes up. Shots up. No good. Rebounded, though, by George. And he will be taken to the ground and fouled. That's going to go against number 12, Tyler Fannin.
That's his first. You know, Joe, this 10-0 run by Gate City is just what they needed. They've got to keep this intensity going, though. Lee's shown the ability to keep clawing their way back into this. George's first shot's up, no good.
Yeah, David George on the season, shooting 44% from the free throw line. So he's going to he'll hit the second one, and he's going to raise that up to 50% here in just a second.
You feeling it?
I'm feeling it. Nothing but net for David George. Bet the house, call the neighbors.
Wait a minute, you rent.
Oh.
Second shot, no good. I don't know if you rent or not. I'm just saying. But it looks like the ball goes out of bounds. Off of Whitaker?
That is.
And it's going to go back to Gate City. Another referee comes in and overrules them. So it is going to be Lehigh ball. But the referee who's up front made the call. The back referee came in and overruled him.
42-34, Gate City with the lead, 2:10 left. As Bundy's got the basketball, tries to get it over to Tabor. Tabor works it around, gets it back to Whitaker. Whitaker back to Tabor. Tabor over into the corner. 3-point shot's good by Dylan Fannin. Cuts the lead to 5, 42-37.
7 3-pointers now by Lee.
Works the ball around. Got it to Eli Starnes.